suggestions, your thoughts on LSU's offense? What do you expect to see?
Just a lot of pounding, physical team, big guys, A trick play might be a toss, you know what I'm saying, a halfback toss. Yeah. That's about it. Everything else, you know it's coming. A lead zone right there to the left. That fullback's coming. He's a load too, so we just gotta hunker up and get them down on the ground, stop the run.
Do you think you'll see some trick stuff from them, given that they got a couple extra weeks to do some things?
Absolutely not. They're gonna run with what works. You know what I'm saying? They run the ball very well, and I don't think they'll switch it up now. They run a lot of one receiver routes. You know what I mean? If that guy's not open, I guess they throw it out of bounds. But other than that, they're just coming and running the ball, trying to run it down our throats.
Do you like that kind of matchup?
I do. I like to prove some people wrong. People like to think we're not as physical. Maybe because they got an SEC logo on their jersey that they're all of a sudden supposed to be tougher than us or whatever. So we want to get out there and show them that we put on the pads the same way they do. We can compete at their level as well.
Do you get tired of hearing that kind of stuff?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm a man just like they are. You know what I'm saying? They put their pads on the same way we do. They ain't no bigger, no stronger than I am, honestly. So I'm ready to just, whatever they throw at us, I'm ready to take it, plug up my gaps, get off blocks and make some plays, keep them off my linebackers as well so they can scrape over top and make some plays too. So, that's just going to be the key of the game. There's going to be the trenches on both sides. Offense got to stop their D-line, defense got to stop their O-line and get back there and tackle the ball carrier.
What are your impressions of Hill? I think their freshman tailback, he made some impressive runs, had some impressive games.
Which number is that? Is that number 11?
I believe so.
Okay, yeah, they got some physical backs. They got about maybe 3 or 4 guys that just, when one gets tired, they just run the next one in there. He's just as physical running downhill. So we just got to make sure we're fresh. We're going to have a little rotation with us too to keep us fresh and solid in the middle and stout. So, protecting that line of scrimmage as well. So, we just got to hit them low, definitely hit them low. Get them guys off our linebackers so we can swarm to the ball, basically.
With an offense that grinds like this, how important is it going to be for you guys to get off the field? It seemed like that was some of the issue in the second half against South Carolina.
Absolutely. Coach Sweeney said he talked to Coach Spurrier, and Coach Spurrier was amazed about how much the teams were snapping the ball fast on us. And he was like, he wasn't going to do that. He was going to take his time and snap the ball and just make the conversion. And that's what they did. It seemed like whenever they needed a big play, South Carolina, I'm saying they got one. I think that LSU is probably going to do the same. Hold the ball, get in the huddle, take their time, run the ball, try to get their 3 or 4 yards every play, and just keep our offense off the field because they know how dangerous they are. And we just got to get the offense, get them the ball back, get them into a rhythm, and we should have a good game against them. Absolutely.
I saw a picture of your helmet today that I guess the training staff put on Twitter. What's practice been like?
Physical, kind of hard to get out of bed some days, popping a lot of pain pills, but that's what Coach Smith's doing a good job of getting us prepared. Doing a little paw drill these couple practices ago, where it's just 3-on-3 offensive lineman, defensive lineman, and 1 running back, and we got to make the tackle. So that's basically what it's going to be on the 31st. So he's been doing a good job of getting us prepared. I think now he's going to tone down the practice to get our legs back a little bit more, get us ready for our break. But I like how the practices are, just physical, just like the games are going to be.
Has that been the biggest thing from these last several practices, just being physical out there?
Being physical, yep, just iron on iron, iron sharpening iron, just battling in there, you know what I'm saying? Coach Sweeney's got his foot up our butts, basically, and he's not, he didn't plan on taking it out for about 4 days there, so I think he's slowly taking it out now.
Prepare for a team like this, the LSU, with physicality, so forth, is there any other way to practice other than this?
I don't think so. I think this is the way we have to practice. We should be a little sore, a little banged up. Just if you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. This is one of the best teams in the nation. They're probably, maybe, I guess, 2 plays away from probably being in the national championship, one of the screen passes in the Alabama game. But if you look back on our season with Florida State and South Carolina, you could say it was about 7 plays or 8 plays. So, it's a margin for error. It's very small when you're trying to be the best in the nation. So we just gotta, make those plays against LSU and make sure that, they're not the ones making those 2 or 3 plays that's gonna decide the game.
How would you evaluate the way your season has gone for you? I mean, you seem like you went from being a guy who was sharing time, but I think that you're on the depth chart right now, and some of the coaches have earned some trust.
I think that's just consistency, hard work. We have a good little thing with me, Grady, and Deshaun. We push each other. We know we got DJ and Carlos coming up behind us as well. There is no day to take off. There is no spot secure. I could get my spot taken tomorrow. If I don't come out and practice, well, Deshaun's rolling up there with the ones, and I'm out of a job, and I have to go try to earn it back. And I think that's what's been making us a lot better and how we've got better as a deep tackle crew. definitely look out for the linebackers to be the same way this spring with the depth they have and the competitive depth. So we just got to keep growing, and Deshaun's going to battle me for this starting spot. I wouldn't expect him to do any less, and if he takes my spot, then I'm battling back for him. Got to bring it every single day. That's how it should be.
Anything particularly you feel like you've done well other than the consistency this year? Anything that stands out to you that you say about maybe improvement here from August to December?
Definitely playing with my hands, realizing that I don't want to get in a wrestling match with these big offensive linemen. The closer I get to them, that's what they want. They want to be able to wrestle with me and try to twerk me around. Now I'm just coming out playing with my hands first and reading the blocks and getting off them now. So that's been helping me out. My coach, DeMont McKenzie, we call him Debo, has been helping me out a lot with that, and also Coach Brooks. So it's definitely been paying off.